I know it's been a while since I dropped my last video. A lot of things changed since then. Let me see. I believe my last video, the Knicks were heading to the NBA Finals. And now today's video, the Knicks are NBA champs. I think I predicted that. Look at the hat. So I know my Knicks fans are out there. What are we gonna do? We're going to the finals this year for sure. Not like last year, we fumbled. We fumbled the bag last year. This year, we're going to the finals. And I smell a finals championship. I don't care about Wemby. I don't care about Shea. Big Brunson, baby. We're going to get it. We're going to get this finals MVP with Big Brunson. We're going to bring back the championship to New York. So, New York, stand up. Let me know in the comment section. And the New York haters, stay away from my comment section. I can't let y'all ruin my mood right now. Man, I thought I'll never be able to say that the Knicks are NBA champs. Where my Knicks fans at? Put it in the comment section. The haters, like I said, y'all can't rain on our parade. We're NBA champs. It's been a long time coming. I thought I'd never be able to say that. 53 years, long time. I wasn't born through all the 53 years, but I did suffer a lot of turmoil with the Knicks over the years, some real dark years. But now we're NBA champs. And things just seem a lot better. The sun is brighter. It's a beautiful day out. The air is more refreshing. Beautiful. Smells good. Feels good. Let's get back to this video. All right, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to another video, you guys. So as it's getting hotter, I know you guys haven't seen me in a while, but we got a lot of work to do. I hope you guys had a nice spring and leading up into the actual summer now. Hope your lawns are turning out very well. But now that it's summertime and the heat wave is coming, we need to start game planning how to keep the lawn green. So I'm going to show you a quick fix on how to keep your lawn green during the summer heat wave. This is just a quick fix now. It's not a long-term solution, but I'm going to go over what I use and what I like to do to keep my lawn green during the summertime. So stay tuned and let's go over to the table so I can explain that to you right now. I have dishwashing soap in front of me. This is just a plain dishwashing liquid for this actual method that I'm showing you today. You can use dishwashing soap, you can use Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo or an off-brand of that, or you can use a dedicated surfactant. All three, the same rules apply for all three products. Now, you're gonna use, if you choose to use the dishwashing soap, use the non-antibacterial, something with the original, or if you use Dawn, something with the ducks on it, very harmless, no antibacterial. You don't want to put that in your lawn because it'll start killing off and harming your lawn. So you don't want to put the antibacterial into the lawn. Just a plain soap, or like I said, Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo or something of that nature. Now, on the aggressive side, you're going to use between 1 to 4 ounces of this product per 1,000 square feet. 4 ounces is on the aggressive side. So if you're going to use, like say if you got 2,000 square feet, you're going to use 8 ounces of this product. If you have 3,000 square feet, you're going to use 12 if you're going aggressive. This method is only to be used 2 times a month. This is not a long-term solution. This is just a quick fix. You're using this product if you have hydrophobic soil. Now, hydrophobic soil is soil that is not receiving water properly. So if you ever seen puddle on your lawn or puddle or dried hard like soil, and you actually watered it and you see it kind of running off, that's hydrophobic soil. Your soil is not receiving the water properly, and sometimes that's the cause of why your grass is actually dying out in those areas, because the roots are not being able to get that moisture. So you'll put some soap in a little hand can or like an ortho-dial sprayer. I like to do the ortho-dial sprayer because you get to spray a bigger area a lot faster. Now with a hand can, you're gonna have to walk it and spray it by hand and walk up and down your lawn. And if you have a big lawn, it could take all day. And like I said, if you're working in the heat, you'll be out here all day. So I get like a little hose-in spray or something of this nature, fill it up with about 4 to 6 ounces, something of that nature. And if you're using the ortho-dial sprayer, you're going to use on the max setting 2 ounces, between 1 ounces to 2 ounces, nothing higher than that on the ortho-dial sprayer. So they have these little settings here. And right now, like I said, I'm going to use it on the 2 ounces setting. So that's going to help me spray this product when I actually put it inside the can here. But this product is just a short-term solution. Now, they do have dedicated products for this kind of actual task that you're trying to complete here. And I used it before. I used the Bio Advanced Lawn Root Moisturizer. It's actually renamed it now. It's a Bio Advanced Drought Defender. And that one has a humectant in it. It's a little bit different than this. They both are going to do the same thing. They both are going to open up your soil to be able to absorb water actually better. But those actual dedicated products actually have another ingredient, and it's a humectant, and that's going to help pull in and draw in moisture. So sometimes when you see that morning dew on the lawn, a lot of that is going to be pulled in if you're using a humectant, because it's going to absorb into the root system. With this is not going to do that. This is just going to basically open up your soil and break surface tension. That's all. So those are the difference. I use the BioAdvance on the front lawn, and I'm going to show you a demonstration of using this method, the cheaper alternative, on the back lawn here. Now, so far the lawn back here is pretty green. I do have a couple spots in the lawn that are actually dried out, and like I said, they're not being able to receive water, and in those areas the lawn is actually thinning out. So I'm going to be spraying those a little bit heavier. If you have those areas where you see that it's kind of damaged, or like I said, rock hard soil, spray it a little bit heavier in those areas to make sure you get it. Now, like I said, 2 times a month. So you're going to use it, say you use this on Saturday, you'll wait if you need to use another treatment. If you didn't go down with a heavier, aggressive style of treatment, you'll wait another 2 to 3 weeks, and then you do it again, and then that's it. This is not a long-term solution. This is just a quick fix. So for those of you out there that actually wash your car by hand, and you're using a soap and bucket, water and soap bucket, and you ever take the soap at the end of your wash and you dump it on your lawn, you ever notice, if you pay attention, in that area where you're dumping that soap bucket, that lawn part is actually a lot greener than the rest of the lawn. And that's because you're throwing down a surfactant or something on the lawn, and that soil is actually being opened up and it's absorbing the water a lot better. So this is why you'll use this method here. So let's go ahead and get this demonstration down, and we can get you out of here. So I'm going to open it up. Now, this method can also help you if you're about to seed your lawn and you have hard soil. You can use this method first. Spray the lawn down with some of this surfactant or Dawn dishwashing soap or Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo, and then you can go ahead and seed the lawn. So now you're loosening up that soil, making it softer, and it'll actually absorb water better and germinate a lot better. You can't germinate seeds on a rock hard soil. So right now, like I said, my lawn back here is about 2,500 square feet. So I am going to use about 10 ounces of this product. I'm going aggressive. And this Ortho sprayer does it in increments of 4. So 4 is the first one, then 8. So you'll have to actually time it up here and measure it out. So right now I'm coming up right around 10. Now, if you use a little bit more, if you need 10 and you use 12, that's perfectly fine also. Now, when using this product here in the Ortho sprayer like this, you're going to fill the rest up with water. You're going to kind of pre-dilute it. It already gets diluted from the actual sprayer itself, but you're going to pre-dilute it and fill up this rest of this bottle with water also. So let me go ahead and do that now. So I got about around 10-11 ounces in this hand can here, and then I'm going to fill it up with water. All right, here we go. Just going to fill it up really quick. Now, that's one thing about using the soap. It is going to foam up. So you're going to have to make sure you go a little slower than what I just did, but it is going to foam up. So that's why sometimes people use dedicated surfactant, because the dedicated surfactant has a defoamer inside. So you don't have to worry about the soap. But it's all right. That's good enough. A little bit of mess was created, but oh well. Now you just put your top back on. And like I said, put it on between 1 to 2 ounces on your Ortho sprayer, and then you're ready to go. So let's go on the lawn and spray this product down. All right, so now that we got our Ortho sprayer full, you always start at the back end of your lawn and work your way back to your walking space. You never really try to walk in the actual product, even though this is just soap. But if you're using a chemical, you do not want to walk in it and track it back into your house. Normally, you know, I know a lot of people take off their shoes, but just always start at the far end and then work your way back. So let's go ahead and get the product down. Now, when using this product, you can actually put it on the shower setting or the fan tip. This is the shower setting, just to show you. That's the shower setting here. Now you can go ahead and switch it to the jet. That's the jet. That's going to be a little stronger stream. And then you got your fan setting. A lot of people like the fan setting because it sprays a wider radius there, just like that. But it doesn't matter which one you use, out of the shower or the fan. This is the shower once again, and it doesn't matter. I don't use the jet on this actual product here. And you're just gonna go ahead and spray back and forth. Now, after spraying this product on the lawn, then you're gonna go ahead and water it in. Water it in nice and deep with about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of water. So now that the actual product can work its way into the soil. Now, if it's spraying out of your hand can a little too fast, you could change the setting back to 1 ounces, and that'll slow it down so you can get an actual good spray. But it all depends on what you like, 1 ounce or 2 ounces. And they have an in-between setting. They have 1.5 ounce on this actual Ortho Dial sprayer too. So between 1 and 2 ounces on the Ortho Dial sprayer is the perfect setting. You don't want to run your product out too fast. You want to make sure you get a good spray. This was another area right here that was actually real hard. And as you can see, the lawn is kind of thinning out in this area. So hopefully this will actually open up this soil and let water penetrate a lot deeper. But this is just a simple fix right here, quick fix. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I am going to finish spraying down my product, but I wanted to give you guys an explanation and a demonstration of how to use this product and why to use this product. So hopefully this helped. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more videos. Now, like I said, do not forget to water it in. At least 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of water. You don't want to waste this product and waste your time. Make sure you water it in right after you finish spraying the full product down, the full lawn, and then you just water it in nice and deep, and everything should take care of itself from there. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Take care. I'll be back with another video, and go Knicks.